As Taehyung reached her, for a moment silence settled between them. Thick and laced with all the unspoken words and unshed tears, but Wyan held her ground. Looking at him with the same distant, polite smile she'd worn for clients she didn't care for. And Taehyung, he actually looked nervous, as if he wasn't sure if she'd forgive him, if she'd let him say what he came to say. Nice to meet you, Wyan, he started with a hesitant smile. But she looked at Jungkook, who gave her a gentle nod. Wish I could say the same, Mr. Kim, she replied. The tone, the expression, and the reaction, it was enough for him to realize that she wasn't the same girl he'd left behind. She was sharper, fiercer, a woman forged by fire. It's been long. I didn't expect to see you here. He tried to maintain his cool demeanor. Van didn't break eye contact with Taehyung, didn't even blink as she spoke, her voice like silk laced with steel. Didn't expect to see you here either, but I guess you have a taste for surprises. Taehyung flinched, the jab hitting exactly where it was meant to. He swallowed, his voice unsteady. But still trying for the suave, unbothered tone that used to make her feel weak. He gave a fake smile, nodding. How are you doing? Doing better, she replied, about to turn around and leave, but he held her hand. Ryan, please, I know I messed up. I shouldn't have left like that. Oh, you think? Her chuckle was low and mirthless, echoing in the silence around them. She leaned in just a fraction, her gaze burning into his. You ran off with someone on our wedding day, Taehyung. She was my junior. I trusted you both, and you didn't even have the decency to face me. What's the point of remembering something that happened in the past? Her eyes narrowed, his words slicing right through her heart. Look, Ryan, I'm sorry for whatever happened. After running away, my family broke ties with me, and the last hope I had, she too broke up with me. I know I deserve it all, but all I'm asking for is forgiveness. I'm even ready to beg for forgiveness. Ryan's jaw clenched as she stared into Taehyung's eyes. You knew we were going to get married. You knew you were giving me false hopes, and yet you have the audacity to come here and say something like that. What about the disrespect I had to face because you loved someone else while you were engaged with me? Ryan took a deep sigh and gave him one last look, cold and final. Taehyung, I have nothing to give you, not even forgiveness. I have a life to live, a good one, without you in it. Ryan, please, you've moved on, so why can't you just forgive me, huh? I can't live with this guilt. Everywhere I go, I receive taunts, and I just want to put an end to it, he said, his eyes flickering between her and Jungkook. She can't forgive you because what you faced was also faced by her when she was not even at fault, Jungkook spoke in between and Taehyung frowned. Oh, I see where you're getting all that strength from, Ryan. Dude, look, no matter who you are, you'll always remain a side toy for her. You know why? Because she has loved me and will forever love me. So back off, little toy. Taehyung opened his mouth to speak, but before he could utter a word, Her hand shot out. The sound reverberated through the room, silencing even the whispers. His face snapped to the side, and a red mark blossomed on his cheek. I never knew you could stoop so low and say such things about me. I do not love you, Mr. Kim Taehyung, so it's better you come out of your strawberry world as soon as possible. Never show your face to me ever again. With that, she turned on her heel, leaving Taehyung standing right there, her past nothing but a shadow behind her. She didn't look back, not once. He found her sitting on a bench under the moon, the soft moonlight falling on her face. Making it glow, which made Jungkook fall in love with her all over again. He sighed and went close, sitting beside her. He opened his mouth to say something but closed it again as no words came out. He decided to stay silent as it just felt right. He wanted to give her silent support, just assuring her that someone was there for her. She wiped a little tear that escaped from her eyes. Jungkook heard her say, "You know, I always overworked myself, always ran behind success just to become better, just to prove that I am better. But now that I look back, I realize that who am I doing all this for? My ex that ran away with someone else? Well, he doesn't even care. I was trying to make myself believe that I am better than the girl he ran away with. And somehow it always used to make me feel better until today, when I finally saw the truth that he didn't run away because that girl was more successful. He ran away because I was not the girl he loved. When you love someone, you don't see how successful and how beautiful they are. It just happens because once you are in love, everything about the person seems perfect. So today, I just want to end this running behind success bullshit, Jungkook. She looked at him. The world froze for Jungkook. Those words, he had dreamed of hearing them for so long that for a second he thought he imagined it. His doe eyes widening, glistening as if the weight of the universe had been lifted off his shoulders. Wait, what? He asked, voice trembled slightly, needing to confirm what his heart already knew. Vine smiled, chuckling lightly. I said, would you like to give us a chance? And that was it. Jungkook's breath hitched, his lips parting in disbelief before the biggest grin spread across his face. You're not messing with me, right? This is real, like really real, he asked her, stepping closer. His tone was light, but the vulnerability in his eyes betrayed just how much this moment meant for him. When she nodded, he let out an excited shout, spinning in a circle like a kid who'd just been told he could have the unlimited desserts forever. Then, without warning, he grabbed her hand, his fingers wrapping around hers as if afraid she'd disappear. Then, in classic Jungkook style, he started rambling nervously, the excitement bubbling over. Wait, does this mean I can hold your hand in public now? Oh my god, does this mean I can post us on Instagram? Not that I'm rushing things, I'll go at your pace, I swear. Wan laughed and he paused, his heart soaring at the sound. Jungkook stopped overthinking. Okay, sorry, he said, laughing along with her before pulling her into a tight hug, burying his face in her shoulder. His voice was a soft whisper against her ear. And just like that, Jungkook's dream wasn't just a dream anymore, it was his reality. Taehyung stood far away in the background watching the couple with his hand clenched into a fist. It all slipped through his hands, leaving an empty clenched fist. Life gave him a chance, but he was busy making bad decisions. Nothing comes with a lifetime warranty. You can't buy love. Like, oh, if I get this much successful, then the person will love me. I will make him regret. Nah, dude, that doesn't work every time. Just think about it. If they cared that much about you or what you are achieving, they would have stayed in the first place. A person left, that simply means they do not care. So move on, work hard for yourself and the people who actually care. And with that being said, this is the end. I hope you liked it. If you did, like, share, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, guys. Bye bye.